Public K-12 schools in the United States spend an average of $10,000 a student each year. With about 100,000 schools in the U.S. and 500 kids per school, this is roughly equal to $500 billion. What if I told you that you could have an additional $50 billion a year? Economists estimate that schools would have to increase per pupil spending by $1,000 to achieve the same results that are gained by parental involvement. That's $50 billion every year. Let's look at some facts. Kids are in school only 14% of the year. Almost 50% of variance in students' test scores is explained by home-related factors. Only about 20% is explained by schools. Research supports the idea that families have more influence than schools on how well students achieve in both elementary and high school. Whether and how parents get involved is heavily influenced by schools. But are our schools doing something about it? Most schools don't know what they can do about it. Many don't even know it's a problem. Why? All schools have some system in place already to push information to parents. Notes in backpacks, telecalls, school newsletters, emails, teacher websites. There are products out there designed either for student-teacher communication or school record-keeping that gives parents a login, but the parent's role is limited to being a spectator. This one-way communication from school to home can be necessary to handle logistics, but to build collaborative relationships that truly promote student learning, communication must be two-way. But still, schools do not want to change the status quo. Why? Because let's face it, from the administrator's point of view, parent involvement can be a big headache. The concept of parents as partners can be scary. ParentSquare is a parent involvement solution in a box. It was designed to get parents involved and to keep them involved so teachers and administrators do not need to do the extra work or incur the headaches associated with parental involvement. Only the benefits. ParentSquare promotes classroom communication so teachers can inform and include parents in their children's learning. And ParentSquare has volunteering and fundraising, so parents can easily participate. Fundraising and volunteering are equally important to student success, primarily because they demonstrate to children that school is important to their parents. We are proud to say that ParentSquare not only works in schools that already have parental involvement, but also in schools that are far from it. One of our exemplary usage schools is one that has 76% of its 540 students on a free and reduced lunch. They started ParentSquare in the spring of 2012, and within a year, 70% of the classrooms were using it regularly. And now, 96% of the classrooms are on board. Last year, they were able to raise $12,000, more than ever before. We also have recently integrated with a national data provider to better personalize learning for students. Our partnership allows schools to offer an unprecedented level of support to families by combining two-way communication with student data. This allows parents and professional educators to learn about the child's progress, wherever it is happening, as it is happening, not just after the test or end of the term. Please contact us for a demo anytime at schools@parentsquare.com.